Hello, people. Welcome to my channel. This is Matopina, and I've been making this series of videos as a way to help people who are taking the TOEFL preparation course. And if this is the first time you're here, please take a look at the video. And if you find information useful, give it a thumbs up. That really help us with the YouTube algorithm. Consider subscribing to our channel so it can get bigger. It can get bigger. And share this with somebody who might benefit from it. It's free tutorship about TOEFL tests. So thank you. We're working with the structure and written expression. Okay, in the inversion, the subject and the verb. So we go. Skill number 16, invert the subject and the verb with place expressions. After ideas expressed in place, the subject and the verb sometimes invert in English. This can happen with single words expressed in place, such as here, there, or nowhere. Here is the book that you learn. In this example, the place word here causes the subject book to come after the verb is. Here is the book. There are the keys that I thought I lost. In the second example, the place word there causes the subject keys to come after the verb are. There are the keys. Nowhere have I seen. In the last example, the place word nowhere causes the subject I to come after the verb have. The subject and the verb can also be inverted after prepositional phrases expressed in the place, like in the closet. In the closet are the clothes that you want. Around the corner is Sam's house. Beyond the mountains lies the town that you will live. In the first example, the prepositional phrase for place in the closet causes the subject clause to come after the verb are. In the closet are the clothes. In the second example, the prepositional phrase for place around the corner causes the subject house to come after the verb is. Around the corner is Sam's house. In the last example, the prepositional phrase place beyond the mountains causes the subject town to come after the verb lies. Beyond the mountains lies the town where you will live. It is important and a bit difficult to understand that the subject and verb will invert after place expression at the beginning of a sentence only when the place expression is necessary to complete the sentence. Example, in the forest are many exotic birds. In the forest, I walk for many hours. In the first example, the subject verbs and the verb are inverted because the place expression in the forest is needed to complete the idea. Many exotic birds are. Many exotic birds are in the forest. In the second example, the subject I and the verb walk are not inverted because the idea I walk for many hours is complete without the place expression in the forest. The place expression is therefore not needed to complete the sentence. Right? So in the forest, I walk for many hours. So if I live in the forest, it still makes sense. But if I just say are many exotic birds, I need something to complete that idea. The following example shows how this sentence pattern can be tested in the structure section of the TOEFL test. Example. On the second level of the parking lot, right? This example begins with the place expression on the second level parking lot, which consists of two prepositional phrases, on the second level and of the parking lot. This sentence needs a subject and a verb to complete, and the two answers that contain both the subject, stalls, and verb are answers C and D. The subject of the verb should be inverted because the place expression is necessary to complete the idea. Some empty stalls are. The best answer is therefore answer D. In the second level of the parking lot are some empty stalls. Right? Here's a chart that is the sentence pattern using place expressions. Invert the subject and verb with place expressions. When the place expression at the front of the sentence is necessary to complete the sentence, the subject and the verb follow are. In the classroom, where some old desks. So I need this to complete the idea, where some old desks were in the classroom. When a place expression at the front of the sentence contains extra information that is not needed to complete the sentence, the subject and the verb that follow are not inverted. In the classroom, comma, I study very hard. I study very hard is a complete idea on its own. I don't need this. This is extra. Okay. But in the first example, I need that. Some old desks were, and I need to know where. In the classroom were some old desks. Okay. Now, each of the following sentences contains an expression of place and beginning of a sentence. We're going to circle those expressions of place Look at the clauses that immediately follow the place expression, underline the subjects once and the verbs twice, and then check if this is correct or incorrect. The example, in front of the house were some giant trees, right? I mean, this idea will not be complete without in front of the house. Some giant trees were in front of the house. So this is correct. There, a big house is on the corner, right? Here, I need that, the expression there. So there is a big house on the corner, okay? So now is the time for you to pause the video and try to answer this. And when you finish, you come back and check your answers. So pause the video now and I'll be here when you come back. Okay, now that you come back, we have number 3. In the cave was a vast treasure of gems and jewels, right? So this is correct. To the north, the stream is that the settlers will have to cross, right? This is incorrect. It should be to the north is the stream, right? Because we need that expression to the north. It's not a complete sentence without it. Around the corner are the offices that you're trying to find. So this is fine, no problem. At the Italian restaurant, was the food too spicy for my taste? This is incorrect because the idea the food was too spicy for my taste is complete on its own. Okay, so this is extra information. It's not necessary like in number 5 or in number 3. Nowhere in the world, right? This expression nowhere, farmers can grow such delicious food. Right here, it should be nowhere can farmers grow such delicious food. I need that expression, nowhere in the world. Farmers cannot grow such delicious food anywhere. In the backyard, the 2 trees are that need to be pruned. So it's in the backyard are the 2 trees that need to be pruned. Right? Around the recreation hall and down the path are the tents where we'll be staying this week. Very good. And in the apartment next to mine, a family was that had a lot of pets. That will be incorrect. It should be in the apartment next to mine was a family that had a lot of pets. So remember, if it's necessary to have that place expression, then we have an inversion of the verb and the subject. If it's not necessary, it's extra information, then we don't need to invert anything else. All right, so again, if you find this useful, give it a thumbs up. That really helps us with the YouTube algorithm. Share this with somebody, and please consider subscribing so our channel can get bigger. You can reach more people that can benefit from this series of tutorials. So thank you very much, and I'll see you on